Hello everyone, this is Cross Stitch with Luda. I'm so happy to be with you again, and in today's video I would like to show you my finished project and two whips. So as I said before, I would like to finish everything I started this year by the end of 2018, and I would like to relieve myself because all these projects, they just suck my energy. I am not a multiply stitcher. I like, or polygamy. I like to stitch at least 2-3 projects, and it makes me happy. In perfect way, I would like to stitch one project, then when I finish I start another one. But sometimes when you have really big dimensions kit, like I showed in my previous video, I finished my Millennium Angel. I just want to show you how big it is compared to other projects, okay? So for example, this angel, right? It's quite big for me. I mean, this is a regular average size of Dimensions Gold Collection kit. And if you did not see, I just want to show you once again. But I have lights behind my camera. I'm not sure if you see all the colors right. So I did show you this finish in my previous video. I will leave link below if you knew, and you can see the whole video about this project. So sometimes you're getting bored from colors, and only in this case I would like to have something small or project with completely different colors. But in general I like to stitch one project because I like to see how quickly I stitch or how slowly I stitch, and it's make me happy. I started this year many projects. As for me, I have like about 7, maybe 6 now. I don't know, but some of them not active, some of them active, and I find it's like useless to have all these projects. But again, if you have a channel, you have to do something like that, because it will be so boring just to see one project stitched and that's it. My video will be that short and rare, but that's why I wanted to finish everything I started. So I make like challenge to myself, but still I started something in between and I finished it, and I'm so happy about that. I'll show you now. This is my violet from Nora Corbett and C112, and this is my finish. I stitched on Pictures is FLOSS 32nd color called Siren. I might show you again in other video close up the whole details, because I'm not sure if you can see proper here. The lights is so bad. Today we have clouds, so really cloudy, and I just can't show you the whole fairy she is. Okay, it's the first Nora Corbett or Mirabilia where I did change something, but the reason I changed it because I did not have whole beads what chart calls for. So I did change these beads on her wings. It's not original color. Pink beads are original, and here I change. I'll tell you which kind of beads I use here, and in her belt and in her hair, all these blue beads. It's, can't say conversion, but my leftovers. She was quick and she was easy. She was really easy. If you're the beginner, I would recommend this design. And I did stitch her with dimensions DMC threads, which I had in my stash, and also her skin I did not change. I stitch as it is. I did not want to change anything. I thought I will add her some eyes and I don't know, maybe nose, mouth, but I did not want to. I just saw her as she is, without face. I like her without face. She's like from magazine. It's like a sketch. And my dream to have lots of fairies, stitch fairies. Okay, let me tell you which beads I replaced. The all Mill Hill, they're leftovers from my previous Mirabilia, some mermaids or whatever. So in her belt I was using these petite beads, 42 101. They're very tiny. And this is original color. Magnifica glass beads 10032, very pretty. I mean, I like how shiny it is in the end, and I wish to have all original beads, but I did not want to order, because if I will order 2-3 package of beads, it will never end. I mean, I will add some other stuff and I will have more and more stash, which will depress me later on. So on her wings I use Magnifica glass beads 10034. This is as well, I can't remember which Mirabilia I was stitching with these beads. Maybe it was Mariposa, I can't remember, but again, I did stitch Mariposa with a conversion. Could be everything. And on her skirt, on the bottom of her skirt, I use other beads, which is like really different from the original color, and it is 00252. Nice color, but I don't think you can see clear what it is in real life. Anyway, let me show you my fairy once again. I'm so happy, I'm so glad I finished her, because I have a big problem with stitching small projects. I said earlier that, I don't know, to me it's like, I can't say not serious, but I always focus on the bigger projects, that I forget some pretty fairies or other designs. They're such beautiful, and in the end I see all my projects on my wall and they won't be looking nice as without some smaller pieces, right? And my back here, this is her back side. I don't really worry about my back as long as my face looks good. So I bought a big piece of Pictures This Plus. It was a fat quarter, but it's my third project on this piece of Pictures This Plus. I stitched this guy on same fabric from fat quarter, and I stitched Mermaid Laguna from Nora Corbett. And I want to stitch another mermaid, the companion piece for Laguna Mermaid, and would like to stitch maybe a dove, same size as geese, and maybe I will have space for another fairy. I don't know, I'll see how it will go and how much I will have fabric for new fairy. So that's it. Then I don't know, I just wanted to stitch my icon. I know it's it's not your thing, it's more for Russian people, because this icon is from Russian Orthodox Church, but I just want to show you because I'm stitching her. So this is Our Lady of Vladimir from Thea Gouverneur, and this is artwork, and to me it's more, on the first place, this is an artwork and it's written here that this icon is dated to the earlier part of the 12th century, and a date shortly before its arrival in Russia, about 1131. This is a really old icon, and it went through wars, went through lots of historical changes in my country, because after Constantinople, which is old name of Istanbul, Turkey, this icon arrived to Vyshgorod. This is a small city next to Kiev, and from Kiev this icon was moved to Vladimir, a small city next to Moscow, and from Vladimir they moved this icon to Moscow. And now you can see this icon in Tretyakov gallery down in not underground, in a church. So this icon not in museum anymore. Next to the museum there is a church, and this is this icon in a church. I did not want to stitch her in the first place. I stitched another icon here, and she's in Ukraine, framed, this one. I wanted her to be with, not a sister, but I mean, they look very good together right here. And then I started reading about her, and I just want to have her in my collection. And she is not easy. She is more difficult than average dimensions kit, but you know, sometimes when you have routine, especially me, I stitch lots of dimensions, lots of mirabilia, and you get bored, and this kind of stuff like entertain you, as you can say, I don't know. I mean, I like something new in cross stitch, and I don't want to have another hobby. I want, because I can't afford, I really can't afford, I have no time for another hobby. I like stitching, I like cross stitch, and that's it. So when you change projects, when you change companies, you find something different, and there are some moments in this chart where you have to know. And because I'm stitching her for the second time, I will make a video about her. And if you will stitch the Gouverneur kit, you will understand. It's not that difficult, but in the beginning I did not understand what's going on here, and there are some small moments you have to know. But anyway, I still like stitching her, and I like the result. And let me show you what I stitched so far. She has lots of metallic threads. DMC metallic, not the best one, but I'm still managing to stitch her. I don't know if you can see the shiny part, but I'm stitching the easiest the easiest part of this pattern, and you can see black here and black here, and there are like 5 colors, so you have to be very careful, because colors are so similar and it's really easy to make a mistake. So this is the hand, and this is the Jesus. She holds the Jesus. There are some rules when you stitch an icon. You have to stitch first background, clothes, and at the end you stitch their hands, and then in the end faces. Some people say you have to finish with the metallic and faces. I mean, there are lots of rules, and you have to go to church, and you have to behave yourself, you have to pray, whatever. I am not following these rules, and to me it's more as an artwork. And just like this icon, and I'm stitching her. She has like really lots of metallic threads. I'll show you two organizers. They're all DMC threads. So this is a first organizer, and you see here up and down, because if you will accidentally, if you will turn like that, all symbols they're so similar, you can see here, you will be in troubles. And this is first organizer, sometimes 4-5 organizers in T Gouverneur. Here another organizer. It's not complete, but still. Here are some samples of threads, again up and down. Here green, and here is blue. So they don't really say where is one, where is second, but on a chart they say, because two yellow metallics, it's so similar, I seriously, I could not see the difference, but then on a bright light you see the difference. So this is all metallic threads, all metallic threads, and extras DMC threads as well. I like how it's going, but sometimes I'm not a big fan of brown colors. Sometimes I'm getting like tired and I want to change, and I stitch another project which I would like to finish soon. I need to finish this month because enough, I'm stitching this too long. This is Gold Collection Petites, Hydrangea in Bloom. It's a pretty flower, I love this flower so much. And I love small dimensions kits. So here, what I've stitched so far, it will be lots of backstitch on this pot and on the flowers, but I'm almost half done, and here just half stitches. It's like a few hours and you're half done. And obviously flowers here and background. So the most difficult part will be here, because you have to change thread often and then again backstitch, but the rest is so easy because it's just half stitches. The number of this kit 69.59. It's still on sale, not on sale, you still can buy, it's not out of print. And this is my second Hydrangea, and there is another one I would like to stitch. So hopefully this month I'll finish her. And that's it for today, for my whips finish piece. I think I show you everything. Let's do shutouts. Okay, last time I was talking about floss tubers from Australia. So in today's video I will do shoutouts to stitchers from UK. And one of my oldest favorite YouTubers is Teresa Little Stitchers. I love her videos. She's very active. I love her stories. I'll turn it on and she will talk, I will stitch. I don't mind what she will be talking about. I just like to listen to her. I think she's very nice person. She's always smiling, she's always positive. And besides that, she stitches amazing pieces. I love her mandala. I love her mirabilia. And other pieces as well, of course, but everything she is talking about, I really like, and I like her work as well. Also, she has very bright pink kitchen, and it's just nice. I love her videos. Whenever I see my notification, I turn it on. I watch her all the time. And another stitcher is Maureen. She's always commenting on my videos. I watch her channel as well. And Maureen, thank you so much. You every single time I see your comment, I always answer. And I think maybe 90-something% because of you I started my FLOSS channel, because I felt very uncomfortable this woman is watching my channel in Russian. Every single Russian video she was commenting, and I feel not good because she has to watch me in Russian. And Maureen, thank you very much, being so nice to me. Another stitcher and floss tuber is April, May, June stitcher. I found her channel after she started her first video, and till now I watch her videos. She is very interesting person, and I love her haul, I love her whips, like they're everything and a lot of everything. Especially I love her blackbirds and shepherd's bush, of course. She got a chart, there is a kit called Full Heart from shepherd's bush. I was looking for this kit, I think more than 2.5 years. I could not find it anywhere. Even once we were in retreat in Las Vegas, and I found one woman, she was teaching at the retreat this kit, and I came to her and I asked her, where did you get this kit, and have lots of questions to her. I just love this design, it's cute. I love shepherd's bush in general. It's very unique style and very simple, but at the same time very cute. So she said to me there was a club, and if you are in this club you can buy this kit, but it was like years ago. Then I found on internet, I think Silver Needle store in Tulsa was selling that kit, but I always have something else to buy. I hope next year I'll get that kit and I'll stitch it, and I wanna make a box, stitch box. I dream about a stitch box, so I wanna have it. I wanna place the design on the top of that box. Hopefully one day I will have it. I really hope, because my wish list is like that big. Besides, I have huge stash. So April, May, June stitcher, I'll leave link below. And I can't remember other stitchers from UK I'm watching, because I almost forgot to write down whom I'm watching lately. It was just before I filmed this video. And let me do a shout out to Mrs. O'Crafty. She is here in States. I love her videos as well. Oh, she stitched everything possible. I think she stitched every single design I know, even Rioli's kit. I was surprised to see what is that she stitched in Rioli's kit, which is like really good. And yeah, she's really good stitcher. I love her videos as well. So I will leave all these bloggers, floss tubers and stitchers in my link below. You can find them in my description box, and hopefully you will enjoy watching them and subscribe them. Another thing I wanna talk about DMC threads. I found someone sent me a message that they will raise price till 91 cents, and like, oh no, because I think I have almost every single color of DMC threads, because whenever I want like stitch my mirabilias, I use obviously DMC threads. One or two color will be missing, always, no matter what. Only for this violet I had everything. I was surprised. So I want to buy more threads, and I did not want to go through all my boxes because they are on the bobbins in the plastic boxes. I just went to a store with my husband, and we were buying like all 900s, all 800s, because before I know for sure I bought 33, 37, whatever is phone numbers. I bought all of them. I don't know, it's horrible to be honest, that they want to raise that DMC threads double. And we came to the store, it was 56 cents already. I don't know, maybe that's it, maybe they were not gonna raise anymore, but anyway, just bought to have it just in case. What else I want to tell you? As you see my table, and if you did not, you probably will see, I don't have any pin cushion stitched by myself. It's horrible. I dream about at least one pin cushion. I have two wooden, how to say, it's not a plate, but this was made by my friend husband, and it's really nice wooden, okay, let me call it a plate because I know base, right? It's a base for the pin cushion, and it's really nicely done, well done. And what I want to do, I want to place this hand-dyed fabric. It's so beautiful. I don't know how I have to stretch it, but I want to add some roses. I want to do some stuff, I don't know, some flowers, maybe some beads, some small composition, but I want to create a pattern by myself. This is a challenge till end of 2018. I want to have this pin cushion on my table, decorate my table, and I want to see her approximately like that. I mean, obviously it will be filled with something, and I want to use my silks. I got them as a gift from my friends, from Mirabilia Retreat, from other people, so I want to use these threads for my pin cushion, and I want them to be in harmony. I don't want to just put all colors. I want to have great pattern, and I'm just so lazy to do that. But I said enough. I have this, I think, for more than a year, and I promised myself I will do, because that was my dream, to have my own pin cushion designed by myself, and to use some Brazilian techniques. Yes, I want to have some flowers, something simple. I don't need to do something big, just something very simple. But I want to keep my my needles. I collect, one second, I collect everything, but I stopped collecting them. All these beautiful counted needles from Just Nan. I know lots of them out of print. I have more somewhere, I don't know, but anyway, I want to have them in that pin cushion. So this is my plan. I'm also thinking about my plans for 2019, but I need to know what I will finish this year. Maybe 2 projects will go to next year, so I need to be prepared and figure out what I'm gonna stitch, and I think by end of November I will have my plans. I will share them with you. You will see what I will be stitching next year. It's my favorite video. And the final video of 2018, what I stitched, what I finished in 2018. I'll see how much I stitched that this year. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoy my video. Thank you very much for all your comments, for all your subscribes, for subscribing me, for all your likes, and for everything. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.